And hello everyone, Peter here once again, drawing another picture for you. Today I do have a bit of a sore throat, so I am talking a little bit more quietly and a little more subdued, a little more tenderly, if you will. Having a sore throat thankfully doesn't really affect my drawing ability, except for the fact that I have to drink more water and therefore take more bathroom breaks, of course. But I usually drink a lot of water anyways. I feel like once you start drinking a lot of water and get into the habit of drinking a lot of water, then your body is accustomed to a certain amount of water and you have to keep on drinking that much water. Otherwise, well, forget it. I'm no scientist. I'm no water expert. Anyways, it really is one of the worst things, though, besides how tangled headphones can get in your pocket. It really is one of the worst things, waking up in the morning with a sore throat that you didn't have when you went to bed. Like, that just doesn't even seem fair. Sleep is supposed to be one of those things that refreshes and revitalizes and is, kind of holistically heals your whole body. But then here I am, waking up in the morning feeling much worse than when I went to sleep. It's like the opposite of what's supposed to happen. Sometimes I wake up with a headache. That's also awful. That's just like a bad way to start the day. That's like being forced to get up on the wrong side of the bed, so to speak. Thankfully, I've got one side of my bed pushed up against the wall, so something crazy would have to happen for me to get up on that side of the bed. I'd have to be Spider-Man or Flat Stanley or something, but I don't remember what I was talking about. I guess I could talk about this drawing. I did this whole thing with a 0.1 pen, and when you use a smaller pen, you're forced to use more detail to take up more space, or something like that. When you use a wider tip, you can take up more space with less detail, and things generally look bolder and darker. Even when you color in things with a fine-tipped pen, it's really hard to make it completely black. You can still kind of see the pen strokes in there usually, which is cool. You can make some cool textures and stuff that way. And I really had a good time with this one, just kind of going at it and using lots of little different squiggles, combination of long lines and short lines, darker areas, lighter areas, all next to each other, lots of straight lines and then clumps of little circles, maybe things that looked like berries. And I don't know, towards the end I kind of filled in the back of the top of the background with some dots, some pointillism there. And that's just especially if you use a fine tip pen, that can just really take a long time to fill in any amount of space. I think I probably spent as much time on the background as I did on the rest of the drawing, even though it kind of seems like there's more detail in the rest of the drawing. And I don't know, if you really get into the pointillism, sometimes it can seem painstaking putting all those little dots down. But if you do it right, sometimes you can kind of get into a little bit of a trance, kind of get into the zone and just start putting down dots. Maybe listen to some music or an audiobook or, however you work best. There's no one way to do it, but I do like drawing dots as well as lines. But yeah, I really enjoyed drawing this one. It's a constant struggle with drawing, personally for me, because I see other drawings from artists I admire, or even just things I see in real life that look amazing, and it's hard I guess the struggle is to point out the things to yourself in those things. I'm talking weird now, but to find the things in the things you see, still talking weird, to find things you like and figure out what you like about them, and to figure out how to implement them in your own work. And, partly you got to train your eyes, I suppose, but also it just takes a lot of practice. You got to draw a lot. You're not going to be good at it right away, because if you could be good at it right away, everyone would be. And that's obviously not the case. So, if you're out there drawing and you're a little bit frustrated with what you're drawing and the progress you're making and the when you're finished with your drawing, the lines that you've made maybe aren't exactly what you had in mind. That's okay. Just move on to the next piece. Keep doing it if you like doing it. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Just me drawing in my book some more. Goodbye.